welcome to the table. I'm your host, Teen Wolf, and today, Rye Guy and I are going to be doing our last Outsiders gameplay. It's been a bit, but hey, Azalea versus Azuri. Let's see if Azalea can actually beat a hero from Outsiders, but what does Azuri do, Rye Guy?
Azuri is not a real hard deck, but basically you have a bunch of cards that say stealth. You're trying to get stealth cards in for 0, and then you use Azuri's ability to then you stealth that, go to attack, and then you banish a card, and you flip that card up that's going to be more power and play that in. And then there's some attack reactions and reactions off of Azuri that can make it some pretty nasty attacks, not to mention a lot of the stealths have Dominate.
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of stealths in your deck have Dominate.
In this particular deck, yes.
Yeah. But Azalea is getting run back, and Azalea is a ranger, so all the attacks got to be played from the arsenal. Going to be using Death Dealer a lot, one of the best weapons in the game in my opinion. But basically, I play these cards to buff up my arrows. I put attacks from my hand into the arsenal and then play them. They get a buff, and then they come in for like 7 or 8 damage with a really nasty on hit that you must block out, or else bad things are going to happen to you. So, let's see who goes first. And may the dice roll forever be in my favor. With a 11. That's one of the higher ones in a while.
Yeah.
What'd you
7.
get? 7? I saw a 6 and I got worried. Alright, draw 4, and I will be going first. I will pitch an infecting shot, floating 1 to activate Death Dealer. Put a fatigue shot into the arsenal, draw a card. Fatigue shot says, when it hits a hero, the base power of their first attack action they play on their next turn is halved. Rounded down, I will use a resource to come in with a fatigue shot for 5. The on hit doesn't really matter in your deck. Block for 5. Alright, and that it?
Yep.
Alright, I will pass the turn to you.
Alright, so I'm going to do Blossom of Spring.
Get a
Crack it
resource.
for a resource.
Okay, that concerns me.
And then I'm going to play Cut Down to Size.
Pitching.
Pummel.
Going to 2 floating. Huh. I wonder what you can do with 2 resources in Azuri that loves reactions. I'll block for 3.
Okay.
So I'm taking 3 currently, but reactions?
Pummel for 4.
So it's gonna get +4 going to 10.
Mm-hmm.
And if it hits, I discard a card.
And then that's 3.
Yeah, it's blocking for 3. No way. You suck.
So you take 10.
So my life total gets cut in half, and I have to discard a card? You didn't even have to stealth. You just telegraphed it right to my face and told me, you're screwed. Right to my face. You know, it's not very nice of you.
That was pretty brutal right off the bat.
Well, I'm about to make your life a living hell. That's what you get. This is what you get, okay? Alright, I'm gonna Blossom of Spring. I'm gonna get a resource. I am gonna play a Read the Glide Path. My next arrow attack gets +3 power, and I opt 1. I'm pointing that to the bottom. And I will Read the Glide Path, give my next arrow +3. I opt 1. Actually, I'll keep that on top. So my next arrow attack is getting +6 power? Is that right? And I have a resource. Okay, so I'll use that resource. Kind of infecting shot for 5 + 6, that's 11 damage. And if it hits, I create a Blood Rot Pox under your control, which, oh, by the way, at the end of your turn, it blows up and you take 2 damage unless you pay 3 resources at the end of your turn. Coming in for 11.
Okay, before that,
You're destroying the hood. Getting rid of 2 cards.
yep. So I'm gonna block for 3.
Okay.
And
Just
then
3?
Defense reaction.
Oh, you got a defense reaction. Sink below. You get a sink?
Yes.
So you're blocking for 7, taking 4, going to 16. Well, you do get a Blood Rot, since it did hit. So at the end of your turn, you gotta pay 3 resources or you take 2 damage.
Okay.
So yeah, it's going to end.
2 more.
So you're taking 2, going to 14.
And then no play, and I draw
Well,
back.
you're not gonna arsenal anything? I will play, start of my turn, a take aim. I will give the next ranger attack action I play this turn plus 3 power. And I reload so I can put a card from my hand face down into my arsenal. I will choose to do that. And then I will play a Knock the Death Whistle, search my deck for an arrow card, reveal it, then shuffle my deck and put that arrow on top of it. So I will put a Sleep Dart on top, and then I will activate Azalea's ability for the first time this game to take a card from my arsenal, put it on the bottom of my deck, and put an arrow, or put a card from the top of my deck into my arsenal face up, and it gains Dominate until the end of turn. Now I'll pitch a Sleeper Dart with 1 resource left, and play the Sleep Dart for 8 damage with Dominate.
Okay. Take it.
Taking it all? Okay. I'll pass the turn.
Okay.
Alright, I will block for 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I will pitch. Oops. Yeah. Pitch 1 to get up to 2. And then I'm going to play Pummel.
Okay.
And then 1 more reaction.
No. So I'm blocking 3, I'm taking 7, and I'm going to 3, and I'm discarding the card. That's fun. Alright, so I discard Release the Tension, and I take 7, going to 3. Ugh, dang it. Okay. Well, I will Bullseye Bracers. I will put a card, if I have no cards in my arsenal, face up into my arsenal, Pathing Helix, and it gains +1 power until the end of turn. And I will play said Pathing Helix, coming in for 5 damage. It doesn't have an important on-hit effect, unfortunately, but it's coming in for 5, and you're at 6. So you either go with a 1, or you most likely going to block.
Blocking for 5.
Blocking for 5. Blocking with a Ravenous Rabble, and a card with Stealth. That concerns me. Alright, so you take no damage. You're at 6. I'm at 3. Pass the turn. Coming in with Stealth. Okay, I will block for 3, 4, 5. Okay, thank God. Oh! That's not what I thought. So you're giving that -3, and I'm blocking for only 2, so I'm taking 1, going to 2.
Yep.
Well, taking. Give my next ranger attack action this turn a +3 power, and I get to reload. So I will put an arrow from my hand into my arsenal, and then play a drill shot, coming in for 7 damage. And when it hits, I put a -1 counter on an equipment you control. That does not matter, but it's 7 damage. Blocking for 3, taking 4, going to 2.
Yep.
Okay. This game is close.
My turn?
Yep.
I think I got you. Okay, I'll play
Isolate. Block with a drill shot for 3. You got any reactions?
I do.
Yeah.
So this goes down.
Well, you activate Azuri's
Yeah,
once per turn reaction.
Yeah. I do Zuri.
You put a card face down into your banish zone. I mean, there's a
Yep.
there's a
Now bring it up.
yeah, and bring it up. So then you take that card with Stealth. You put it on the bottom of your deck. Instead of coming in for 1 with Dominate, you're coming in for 6, and I'm blocking 3, and I have 2. Wow.
Good game.
Technically, it's -1.
That was a good game. Hope that you enjoyed the Outsiders gameplays, everybody. I'm trying to get out the heavy hitter ones as quickly as I possibly can, but with all that aside, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It's completely free, you won't regret it. And with all that aside, see you next time, everybody.